Whoa, what happened? Where am I? Hello, Mr. What? What are you doing up there, and how'd you get here? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Where am I exactly? Well, mister, can't you tell by the craters all around you and the earth in the sky, you're on the moon? The moon? But how'd I get to the moon? Well, mister, I think I can help you with that. What's the last thing you remember doing before you woke up on the moon? Well, the last thing I remember was I was really frustrated and I was taking my anger out on this thing. But the last thing I remember saying was, "To the moon, you piece of junk." To the moon, you piece of junk? Well, it must have heard you and took you to the moon. But how is that possible? Well, my only guess is that it's some sort of voice command teleporter created by a mad scientist who's also a fanboy of the Xbox 360. Just taking a wild guess. Wait a minute, that means all I have to do to get back home is to say that I want to go back to Earth. Thank you, Mr. Snowman. Why, you're welcome. But, Mr. Snowman, one last thing before I go. Are all inhabitants of the moon snowmen? Well, mister, let me tell you a story. An incredibly long story about a scientific experiment gone horribly, horribly wrong. I'm listening. So, Mr. Norman Mailer, is it? You say that you've come to my lab because a friend of yours has vanished into thin air. Well, I don't mean to be rude, but how is this my problem? He disappeared on the thing I gave you. Well, did he do anything or say anything before he disappeared? To the moon, you piece of junk. Oh no, this is very bad. You see, Norman, that thing I gave you guys was a voice command teleporter. That means your friend is probably on the moon by now. Now, I don't have another teleporter to go save him with, but I can build another one out of the proper parts. All I need is something stick-like, for example, a traffic light, and something that I can stand on, like maybe a skateboard. Would you happen to know where I can find those things, Norman? Oh, what a fine day tending to the traffic light and whatnot. Ooh, what's this? And that? Oh, goody, more collectibles. You do? Well, Norman, do tell.